Thanks for stopping by to check out my Quantum Fiber versus Xfinity internet comparison. I've personally used both of these internet services, and let me tell you, I've made my choice. I'm all in on one of them and there's no going back. Now before we jump into this digital tug of war, here comes the legal jazz because yes, it needs to be said. This video is not affiliated with, endorsed, or sponsored by Quantum Fiber in any way. All content is independently produced and does not reflect the views or opinions of Quantum Fiber. Services or offers mentioned may not be current or available in every area, and any reference to Quantum Fiber is purely informational. All product names, logos, and trademarks are the property of their respective owners. Alright, so with the fine print out of the way, let's dive into the quick spoiler. So the provider I highly recommend now is going to be Quantum Fiber, and I'll explain exactly why. But if you're already eyeing them like a hawk, you can click the link in the description of the pinned comment, and when you sign up, earn $100 as a little bonus for taking action. So let's quickly talk about my experience with Xfinity. Let's rewind a little bit first. When I first signed up for Xfinity, I snagged a promotional rate, something like $25 or $30 per month for the first year. Sounds great at first, but then, as expected, the price crept up to $50, and then $60, and eventually $65 or so a month. The kicker, the performance just did not match the price in any way, shape, or form. My connection was dropping more often like a clumsy waiter carrying a tray of Wi-Fi. It felt like every single day my internet was waving a white flag. And when you rely on a stable connection for work, streaming, and your kid's daily dose of Netflix, that just does not fly. So I bailed, and honestly, it was one of the easiest breakups of my life. Enter Quantum Fiber, and you can cue the hero entrance. Quantum Fiber caught my attention because of their price for life deal. Yep, you lock in your monthly rate for as long as you stay on the plan, and of course, availability may vary, of course. I personally went with the speed of up to 500 megabytes per second plan, and that's plenty of juice for my day-to-day needs, streaming, browsing, uploading, working from home, you name it. And the download and upload speeds smoked what I was getting with Xfinity. And here's the best part, it's just reliable. It works every single day and hasn't even gone down once. And I also want to mention, while it showcases $50 a month here, I have been paying $45 a month ever since I've getting started, just because what I do is I connect my Quantum Fiber directly to my bank account, so it saves me $5 extra a month, which is a nice little perk and a big win for my wallet. Now let's talk speeds. Depending on your needs, Quantum Fiber offers up to 1, 3, or even 8 gigs. But for me, I don't need to stream 16 games and 12 movies at once. My 500 megabytes per second plan works beautifully. Most of the time I clock in around 200 megabytes per second when it comes to download, give or take, and I'm going to show you that right here. Let's click on Run Speed Test. Let's give it a moment, and as you can see already, it's going to be above 200, which is fantastic for me. Alright, and here we go with the uploads. As I talked about previously, it does seem to kind of mirror and match, so it is going to be closer to 200. That was definitely not the case when it comes to Xfinity. So as previously mentioned, I do usually clock in around 200 megabytes per second, give or take, when it comes to both upload and downloads, so both of these are definitely solid. Perfect for uploading YouTube videos in seconds flat, no more coffee breaks waiting for progress bars here. Now let's talk about the installation process, as yes, I do actually have Quantum Fiber. I know a lot of people who do comparison reviews don't have it, haven't even installed it, but I can showcase what mine looks like right here. So the technician was very friendly, fast, and helpful, but here's what really stood out the most. Unlike Xfinity, where you're basically sharing a neighborhood spaghetti of wires, Quantum Fiber gives you a direct line straight to your home. No more slowing down just because everyone on your block is binging the same show. It's your line, your speed, your connection, and in all the time I've used it, it hasn't gone down once, which is just fantastic for me. Compare that to the near daily outages I had with Xfinity, and well, it's definitely night and day. So here's my final thoughts and where I've landed. I'm paying less each month, I'm getting faster upload and download speeds, and most importantly, it actually works every day without me having to babysit it. Plus, this equipment comes included, so there's no need to go modem shopping unless you really want to. So if you're on the fence, I highly recommend giving Quantum Fiber a look, and if you decide to go for it, be sure to click the link down below in the description or the pinned comment, and you'll get a nice little $100 when you sign up, my way of saying thank you so much for watching this video. And when you do click on the link, you'll arrive on a page like this. I recommend just continuing online. It's going to be one of the easiest ways to do it. But if you do want to call, this is going to be my reward code where you can get rewarded. I will also leave that in the description in case you need help with that. And that's going to conclude this comparison. My name is James. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope your internet journey is a whole lot smoother than mine originally was. Enjoy.